Well, that last video was a waste. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Yarn Whisperer. My name is Fallon. If you're not already and you'd like to, as always, please hit the subscription button to subscribe. So hit the subscribe button to subscribe. It's not a subscription button, but it is a subscription because you'll be subscribed to my channel. Also ring the notification bell and you'll be notified every time I whisper something new to the channel, including poorly done videos, as in my last video that I filmed today and posted today. I'm really sorry. I do all of the videoing from my phone, and for whatever reason that video decided to be oriented top to bottom, and so if you're watching it on TV, you can watch it on your phone and it'll show up. If you're holding your phone just normal, it will show up normal, but if you're watching it on TV or if you turn your phone sideways, then it's going to be like the little box of a so frustrating. So congratulations, everyone gets 2 videos today, and it's going to be darn good yarn unboxing. Take I don't know what, but I've already opened this one because, like I mentioned in the last video, if you bothered watching it, don't blame you if you don't. I've actually been receiving darn good yarn boxes since January, and let me make sure that this is the one that I want to do, and it is. So, wow, and now I'm wobbling the camera. Guys, somebody needs to whoop me. I don't know. I'm going to cover up my address here. This is the pink box. My OCD really loves these boxes, okay? I don't know if I'm like, if anybody else shares this enjoyment of, they're all exactly the same. And I'm gonna fold this one back up and I'm gonna turn these around so that my address doesn't show. So this is like the back side of the box, right? Well, here's the back side of the one that I got today. I mean, they stack perfectly. It makes me so happy. And so I'm saving all the boxes because I'm thinking I can reuse them and ship things out to people or wrap gifts in them or something. So today's box, now that I know that my camera is filming it the right way, we're using all natural lighting too, by the way. I don't have my lamp plugged in. My lamp, it has its own home, and I steal it from its home quite often, and it's just frustrating. So I'm gonna have to buy a new lamp so that I can have it over here by my desk. As always, we get our pattern book, and we got a hank of yarn in this one, and I love this, and I have no idea what I'm gonna use it for, but it's gonna be something special. And I don't think, and I'll go ahead and show this to you, Sparkle Sandy Beach. It's a lace weight silk yarn. It needs to be hand washed. It is super fine, and it recommends a 2.25 or 3.5 millimeter hook. And then the knitting needles need to be a 2 or 3 millimeter knitting needle. Super fine #1 yarn. It is so sparkly and just everything that a mermaid could dream up. I really, really like this. This was worth every penny from this month's yarn that it gave me. I adore it. I love all things sparkly. I love rainbows. I love mermaids and unicorns, and I'm just that basic, okay? And then it always sends a little surprise, and I don't know that I will use these, but stitch markers. It's just a package of stitch markers. It's nothing fancy. I don't think that this is a major value personally. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know. If I can find them. I know they're on this disaster of a desk somewhere. Yep, there they are. This massive package of the exact same thing. Some of them are the same color. That pink, those pinks are, stop hitting the camera, Fallon. Those pinks are spot on. All of these for $1. So, I'm disappointed in that. But this yarn, oh my gosh, this yarn is amazing. And see, as I'm going through all of these, this is another thing that I'm doing. As I'm going through and showing you all these, I can officially take it out of the box and be done with the box, put the box up somewhere so that I can reuse it for another purpose, all of those things. I do also love, my OCD is also rejoicing over the fact that all of the pattern books are exactly the same size. And the things that it has you making, well, they do the Hi Yarn Club family. This is Nicole. Oh my gosh. Hey Nicole, what's up, girl? So, they talk about the yarn, the gift, and then they have 2 options for their patterns when it comes to crocheting, and I can appreciate that a lot. I mean, they could just say, this is the pattern we're giving you. We're done. But they do typically try to include a couple of patterns, and it's printed, and so my phone doesn't have to die and while I'm working on it, and then I lose the link that I was on and all that stuff. I like online pattern things. I think that's a wonderful thing, and of course I'm doing this online. Excuse me. So if, you know, if this channel is intended to ever succeed, then somebody is going to have to let their phone die while they watch me talk about yarn incessantly. So I can appreciate the internet and all of its glories, but I do love a good printed pattern. And there are 2 different types of patterns. I'm not going to be using either one of them, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. And then 2 knit options, and really, this is almost worth learning how to knit. Does anybody else that crochets know how to knit? Because I've tried a couple of times. I'm not good at it. I don't really know. I don't even think I remember how to cast on. So that shows you how much knowledge of knitting that I have. So pattern book, that, and this. I'm gonna show you guys up close this one more time and let it roll around in the sun and sparkle for everyone. It is so fantastic. And I'll show you this thing one more time just in case I didn't hold it to the camera long enough for everyone to get a good look. And if you would like a better look at the things that I opened up from the last package, it would be this pattern booklet. I will open it up. And look, I just said, raved on and on. There's 2 patterns for crocheters. Not in this one. There's 1 of each. But it is a different type of pattern. They've typically done shawl-like things or like a cowl of some kind, and this is vastly different. This is a little cozy, and they were pleased to inform us of the mistake that they made and let us know that there's actually a little bit more yarn and you can make 2 of them. That is grand. And then the other thing that they gave me, the gift, was this hand salve. And I will say, I wasn't really thrilled about this. When I first opened it, I thought, chapstick? I paid $13.50 for chapstick. And this wee little cake of yarn? Really? But I have since showered. We went to the water park today. If you bothered watching the video that I posted earlier, I went to a water park earlier today, and I went ahead and got a shower as soon as I got home after I filmed the unfortunate filming of the unboxing of these things. And I come back to it after it had uploaded. I was letting it upload while I was in the shower, and then was disappointed to find out those things. But I was really excited about opening all of this stuff, so I'm gonna leave that video up. But after I got out of the shower, I put this on all over my hands, and my hands feel super soft. I'm very pleased. I know I talked about this earlier, around my cuticles gets really dry, and I'm an anxious picker and all of those things. You would think that as much as I crochet that I wouldn't have time to pick up my fingers, but I make the time. And I have to brag on my husband just a little bit. When we got home, he's been at work all day, and me and the kids have been at a water park all day, and he sets out our pajamas and our underwear and everything on the bathroom counter, and he says, I knew you guys would be tired and you'd need to get a shower when you got home, so I wanted to have everything ready for you. I'm like, you have worked all day in this heat, and we've been at a water park, and you're concerned about me? Ladies, I married the right one. I really did. So anyway, thank you for watching again. I will try to make sure that every other video, me and technology, it's like oil and water. There is no mixing. And I'm 34. I'm too young to not understand. Make sure that the counter is up at the top and not over here on the side. Like, I was watching my time to make sure that I didn't go too far over 10 minutes. Like, I want to make sure that it's 10 minutes. That way, if this ever becomes some kind of huge thing, that it can actually be monetized, because I hear that 10 minutes is the sweet zone to make sure that things are monetized. But I also don't want to give you some outrageously long video that you have to sit there and watch, and that's exactly what I'm doing right now. But look at the yarn. Look at the yarn. It's so glittery and perfect and wonderful, and I have to make something glorious out of it. I think I need a tiny little mermaid made out of it. Yeah, I don't know what I should make out of this. Leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me what to do. And if I like any of the comments, you know, I've never unrolled a hank of yarn. Isn't that crazy? I crochet all the time. We have a Walmart 10 minutes away. That's it. I'm in a very small town. I am limited, okay? Bear with me. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up button for me. Share the video, leave me a comment, all those wonderful things that YouTube followers do. And I will see you on the next episode of The Yarn